How does a seller-paid buy-down really work? We're all hearing about buy-downs, but do you know that there are two types of buy-downs? One type where you literally buy down the rate by paying the lender to do the reduction. But the second type is that the seller deposits the buy-down savings into like an escrow account for the buyer. And that money sits with the lender and it slowly gets used up to pay the difference between the payments, the payment at the approved rate minus the payment at the buy down rate. Now let's take a look, and this might make more sense for you if we take a look at an example. So we have a client that's approved at a rate of 6.714%. So in a 2-1 buy down, your first year, the rate is 2% lower than the approved rate. So it's 4.714%. This reduces your payment from $2,584.83 to $2,077.92 for a savings of $506.91 per month. Over the first 12 months, that's a savings of $6,082.92. In year 2, the rate is 5.714%, or 1% lower than your approved rate, 2-1 buy down. This takes your payment from the approved rate payment of $2,584.83 to $2,325, so more than last year, but still not as high as the approved rate. This saves you $259.68 a month, and over 12 months, that's $3,116. The cost to the seller to do this for you is the total cost of the savings. So year 1, you saved $6,082, and in year 2, you saved $3,116. So the total cost would be $9,199. Now, the big difference between the two buy-down programs is that the lender-paid one, once you pay for that 2 or 3 year buy-down, you lose that money. It's a fee. And if you refinance before the buy-down period is done, so you lose the money. So let's say the seller paid $9,500 to buy down that rate that way over 2 years, and you refinanced at the end of year 1. That money's lost. With the seller paid buy down, if the seller paid $9,500 to the lender's escrow account to buy down your rate and lower your payment, and you refinanced at the end of year 1, the remaining money goes to reduce your loan amount. So when you refinance, if you only used $4,000 of that pot of money of the $9,500, then you get a principal reduction on your loan payoff of $5,500. So the money's not lost if you sell or refinance before it's used up. Buyers do have to qualify for the loan at the regular approved rate. So in our example, the 6.714%. But if rates come down and they refinance before the end of the buy down period, they'll never actually pay the 6.714%. So this is how a seller can entice buyers to put offers in on their home as opposed to the one down the street, because this is quite a good benefit. But the biggest key with this method is that the buyer doesn't waste that money that the seller is contributing by buying down the rate. But if they don't use it all, it's just simply a credit to them when they pay it off or sell their home. Call me at 801-792-1257 if you'd like to see how this may work for you. I'm Patty Laforte, NMLS 1977614 with Vintage Lending, NMLS 287106.